Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all others. Anyway, it is time to start playing chicken hockey. So, well, let's see. A couple of things to sell off and some people to sell it to, so let's go ahead and do it.
What do you need?
Okay, so we'll sell this junk and nothing to repair. Anyway, I did get a quest, which gave me this map to Hobnanigans, so let's use it and see where we end up. In fact, I know where we're going to end up, and I'll show you on the map when we get there. And since I used that, I'll move Saradin's map over here. And Saradin's actually not far from here. But anyway, we were here at Adso's camp. Now we're over here, north of Bree, but south of Hinkstacer's Farms, and indeed, I believe just a little bit to our east is, or northeast or north of us or somewhere, I think it's northeast, that you'll find the maze and the Breeland festival grounds. This isn't technically the festival grounds, but it is near it. It does kind of neighbor it. What you'll see, let's go ahead and jump on horseback. So we'll take a kind of a tour of the place. Now you've got various quartermasters that will trade Hobnanigans tokens for things. So anyway, here you have Hobnanigans field number 2, which has 3 blue sticks and 6 3 blue sticks, 3 red sticks on it for a total of 6. And same with field 3. Now, the big fields, you see quest rings all around. We'll talk about that in a second. Here's field 4. There are 12 red sticks and 12. I'm sorry, 12 sticks total. 6 red and 6 blue, as if I can't count. Anyway, if we head over here, we'll see field number 1. Now, Hobnanigans isn't terribly popular. Maybe at one point in history it used to be, but you'll notice the same thing as field 4 here at field 1. So anyway, yeah, and I don't know, it's kind of tough, especially when nobody's playing, but when you can get at least 2 players, things go a lot quicker. So this is going to be, this may actually take a while to actually play a game. But in the meantime, let's visit all the quartermasters just to see.
I'm pleased to be of service.
The kind of things that you can actually get. So anyway, there's 3 pages here of stuff for was housing decorations. So anyway, you can get red banners, red standing banners, or blue standing banners, and I guess you're looking at something like that or that. Red wall banners or blue wall banners. Since we don't have walls here, I don't know if we can get a good representation of what they actually are. But let's see. Standing streamer for a small yard. So I guess it's kind of like that, I guess, maybe. Anyway, you have various wagons you can get. You get a seedy one, a yellow, red, green, blue, broken. Anyway, and also lawn chickens. So the white lawn chicken is the cheapest. Then you go all the way up to like $21.60 for the Blackfoot and the Orange Wyandotte lawn chicken. So that's a lot of Hobnanigans tokens. But also you can trade in chicken tokens, which you may, as a rare reward, actually get from completing these games. So anyway, and you can also get Hobnanigan fields. There's a small field that you can get for 75 tokens plus 1 white chicken token. Those are actually fairly common in comparison to the other ones. But yeah, all the way up to $21.60 for the Blackfoot and Orange Wyandotte chickens. And also you could trade in the rare chicken tokens for these fields as well. And they also have large fields, which so it's actually a huge yard for those and large yard for the small ones. So yeah, the huge yard might be something that I could put into my kinship house when I get it. So anyway, that's kind of what you get for that. So anywhere where these blue little banners are, those are the quartermasters. So let's visit all the quartermasters just to see what we can get. And so there's one over here. Okay.
Can I help you find something, friend?
Okay, just one page. So anyway, we have carrying chickens all the way up to Orange Wyandotte, and you can also get maps to the Hobnanigans. So yeah, for 5 tokens, that sounds rather expensive. Wow, for just a map to get here, I don't know. Anywho. Running around, and we have a quartermaster over here for emotes. I'm not so interested in all that carrying stuff, but
what can I do for you this fine day?
These emotes definitely sound like they'd be gettable, but we're looking at 150 to 300 tokens to get each one of these. So anyway, chicken drive emote, a chicken chip remote, a chicken putt remote, a drink from the boot emote, and we'll find out kind of what that is as we play the game here, and a giant throw feathers emote. And apparently, yeah, okay, I thought maybe there was a player around me, but nope. Okay, so anyway, between these fields here, we have a face painting quartermaster.
What can I do for you this fine day?
So, stencil for putting face paint onto your cheek. The stencil is a flower pattern. I don't know if this is permanent or anything, but it's only 10 tokens. It's probably temporary. It's probably not something that I'd be interested in. Anyway, while we see a flying feathers captain, and as we get the Okay, so anyway, lag. So that's the blue team, and they grabbed the blue sticks, and we also have the steel beaks captain, which is the I'm sorry, that was the red team, and this is the blue team because this is the banner. So steel beaks is the blue, and
could I take a moment of your time?
Okay, take a blue stick from the field. Anyway, yeah, we'll read over that in a second. Basically, it's identical except you're just on one team or the other. So, okay, quartermaster here, token boost.
I'm pleased to be of service.
Okay, so Hobnanigans reward boost. So anyway, it doubles the rewards you get for playing and hopefully winning your next game of Hobnanigans. So anyway, it's 2 mithril. So if you got mithril to spend, that might be something you'd want to spend it on. Okay, we visited that one, so let's go over here. Cosmetic equipment. Okay.
Can I help you find something, friend?
So you got a chicken mask, a red chicken, all these chicken masks all the way up to, well, hold on. Yeah, these aren't going very expensive. Red chicken cloak, blue chicken cloak, red Hobnanigans cloak, blue Hobnanigans cloak, cracked egg helm, which looks ridiculous. I've seen it on a player before. If you're interested in quivers, if you're like a hunter, yeah. Got a Hobnanigans club. I guess they can make a cosmetic weapon for you if you wish. A nest hat with particular chickens all the way up to Orange Wyandotte, which 2160. No, for a hat, no. I get the field and I get the chicken as a guard, but no, nah. Anyway, also nest hats. Okay, well that's for the chicken tokens. Okay. Okay, so over here, nobody in between the fields. Got one up here.
Good day. How may
Pets.
I help you?
Okay, so Again, you can get pets all the way up to 2160 on the Hobnanigan tokens. Tome of the orange Wyandotte chicken or Blackfoot chicken. And you can also hand in the rare chicken tokens for those as well. Okay. Something to think about. And am I through? Am I through with the quartermasters? What's that up there? Recipes.
What can I do for you this fine day?
Okay, so elephant ear. So anyway, these are like cook recipes, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not a cook, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So anyway, wow. This is gonna be a long video, and yeah, I'll probably put it on the Breland quest. And if y'all want to pass this one up, I can totally understand. But what I'm gonna do.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
So level 18 quest, which is our level, and I just want to make sure. Yeah, I do have my stone equipped. A game of Hobnanigans, flying feathers. ... Let's see. Okay, it's not telling us. And I didn't really want to move that, so let's see. Got everything, and well, you know what? Screw this. /UI, layout, load, Arkenstone. Boom. Okay, so it's back there. Alright, so anyway, you want to join the Flying Feathers, do you? Fine then, come on and play a round of Hobnanigans. You must wait in the area for 2 others to join your team, and then you should play for the right. You shall play for the right to become a winner in the Great Chicken Chasing League of Eriador. This is no small honor. Simply gather a red stick from the field and get ready to begin. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Only the first 3 people to join the Flying Feathers can play this round. The game will start when all 6 sticks have been taken. And it's a repeatable quest that you have never completed. So anyway, we will get the reward, 700 reputation increase with the Chicken Chasing League of Eriador. Interesting. And we will get the title Flying Feathers Champion if we should win the game, I guess. So anyway, I will decline for now. And the reason why is because we want to check out the other end. So anyway, you pretty much get the same quest for the blue team.
Try and have some tea.
Okay, and here's kind of how it works. Now, this works best in 2s or 3s. But anyway, after you grab a stick, there's a 5-minute timer, and it'll show up here in your buffs and debuffs and whatever. And when it finally ticks off, then you can go ahead and grab a new stick if you need to. So it's going to take 15 minutes for 3 sticks, 30 minutes for all 6 sticks. So if you're doing this solo, you're looking at 30 minutes between games. But 2 people cuts it in half, 3 people cuts it in thirds. So you can do a game every 10 minutes with 3 people, game every 15 minutes with 3 people and 2 people. I'm sorry, and with 1 person, it's 30 minutes between games. And since I'm alone, I'll tell you what. I'll start here. We'll do this first.
Hey, might I have a word with you?
Okay, and I probably should have went ahead and started the game before I actually went into that spiel because, and actually I was wrong. It doesn't actually show up there. So let's see, cell phone. Timer. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Going the wrong way. Okay, so we're gonna hear an alarm going off every 5 minutes, so that I didn't actually grab the stick, dude. Okay, so we'll start the timer now. So now, okay, all right, here we go. It's up there, but anyway, I still need the timer because that's the best way for me to know that the timer's up. So anyway, what you can do. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, dude. Come on. Oh well, some guys just come around and wander around, but yeah, whatever. Most players know how to do this. Some don't. But anyway, just kind of check in. Yeah, there's yeah, Yeah, 3 sticks on each side. So what you look for is maybe a field where some sticks are already taken, even if it's like deserted. You start on that field first because you'll get to start the game quicker. But I know a lot of people will say, "Wow, you must be really a completionist to do this." But at the very least, I'm going to get max reputation. But I'm also interested in, for completionist's sake, getting things like emotes and pets, and maybe gotta get that orange Wyandotte field and that orange Wyandotte chicken to walk around as a guard on your property. I mean, those are rare. Since people aren't willing to do this, you get your hands on some rare stuffs, and this is stuff you can do at any level. So I know, but anyway, 3 days a week, 3 days a month, I'm sorry, you generally have the Hobnanigans up. When it coincides with another festival, I generally kind of avoid it. So I mean, this isn't something I'm not gonna do 8 hours a day on this while it's here. And in fact, I did quite a bit because I'm pretty sure I ran like 3 or 4 videos today that I've just uploaded, and this will be like the 4th or 5th. So at the very first start of that first video is when I found out that Hobnanigans had started, and I was like, okay, let me just we'll do it eventually if I get time, and I did have time, thankfully. But whatever. So I'm not sure if I can talk the entire 30 minutes, so this may get a little boring, and I told you, hey, if you want to skip this one, skip it. I mean, this is definitely skippable stuff. But, completionist. At the very least, getting that max, I don't know, I got to go more than even that. We're going to be playing Hobnanigans pretty much every time it comes around. As long as there isn't another festival going on at the time, I guess. But, I consider this playlist a long-term thing that I'm going to be doing for several years. So, and hopefully working on it on a daily basis. Or at least a mostly daily basis. I can't say that I've worked on it every day since I started it, but I don't think I've skipped any more than one day at a time. So, and since I've kind of made the decision not to, in case y'all didn't notice, I actually deleted what I did on Guild Wars 2. Kind of made the decision, let's not do Guild Wars 2. Let's just stick with this. It definitely should be something I should do on a daily basis now. Because when I was doing Guild Wars 2, I would trade off videos. I would, when I was working during my work week, which is actually, this is my Sunday right now. That's why I got so many videos going today. But during my work week, I'd only have time for one video. So I'd either do one Guild Wars 2 or one LOTRO video, and I'd just alternate days with it during the work week. But yeah. Well, but anyway, as I was saying, what you have to do, you actually fail the quest if you leave the field. But you have to do that.
Stay and have some tea.
Before you can actually grab another quest. Now it has you grab another stick, but if you try, you can't do that right now. At least not until the 5 minutes is up. And according to this, and it's starting to glow, so oh, it just went out. And there's my timer. Okay, perfect timing. Okay, so let's start a new timer. Okay, done. And we can actually do this now. Left the field. And we can grab another quest.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
And same thing. You try and grab it. Nothing. So anyway, so like we're kind of maybe SOL if we have 3 players come along and grab the red sticks on us. The whole idea is once I get past this 5 minutes, or at least another 10 minutes, and grab that first red stick, if nobody else is coming along, then there's no way I can lose the game. Well, unless I actually don't score. So if I maybe, you know, go AFK and just miss that a game has started around me or whatever, and for whatever reason nobody on the team scores, yeah, we'll only get 5 tokens just for participating. I believe you get 10 for actually winning. So difference between 15 or 5 tokens, we'll take the 15, especially since, you know, you've got all these rather expensive things on my wish list, like orange wine chicken this, orange wine chicken that, Blackfoot chicken this, Blackfoot chicken that, and so the whole thing is, you know, do I go ahead and grab the cheap stuff first, or do I hold out for the expensive stuff? And I think for the most part, I may do emotes just to grab them, so I can have some emotes that a lot of players don't have, because they're kind of cool emotes, you know, putting a chicken into a hole, you know, driving a chicken, pretty cool looking emotes, you know. But even they take a while to get, you know, at 150 and 300 tokens, especially if you're looking at maybe, you know, soloing 30 minutes a game, and it's only 15 tokens max that you get from that game. A lot of people like to use the reputation scrolls in conjunction with this, but Okay, so halfway there on this one. Oh, and another thing, excuse me. These tokens don't go into your wallet, so if you've bought the wallet, you know, which like my bingo badges wouldn't be in there. I'm pretty sure those Amaroth silver pieces would actually be in my inventory as well if I didn't buy a wallet. Same with these Fall Festival tokens. I believe all 3 of these are part of your wallet, you know, default wallet, as well as gold, silver, and so anyway, these 3 things would be actual physical things in my inventory if I didn't have the wallet. Well, bingo, sorry, not bingo. Hobnanigans tokens aren't like that. Whether you have the wallet or not, they will be physical things in your inventory, and I believe you can actually sell them, trade them. I don't know. Let's get the actual tokens and we'll see. But anyway, tomorrow I may just do Hobnanigans, but this won't. If I do Hobnanigans tomorrow, I'm not going to put it on the main playlist. So it'll just be on my miscellaneous and all LOTRO videos playlist, and I'll just, you know, try and get as many tokens as I can while Hobnanigans is running, and just basically forget going through the game. So take advantage of Hobnanigans while it's here, and hopefully I'll have better luck with actually having other players to help me so that we can earn tokens quicker. But it's one of the disadvantages of being a loner. I could perhaps ask a Ken member, or a fellow Ken member, to assist me on this if I was in a large Ken, and I might get somebody to help me, but even that's kind of doubtful. I can understand why this game's not that popular, to tell you the truth. So you pretty much have to be a completionist at heart to be here. Okay, and with that, okay, so now we will leave and we'll pick up the other quest.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Okay, so anyway, the very first time you complete, you actually win a game for one side or the other, you end up with a title. So this time I will actually be, well, unless, like I said, 3 players come along and grab these 3 red sticks, I will get the title for winning a red game for this one. And you know, I'll end the video after that, but just know that next time I do it, I will try and go blue team if possible, and if not, you know, somewhere down the line I will go blue team and win a game with blue team so that I can get the other title. So anyway, you know, part of being a completionist is getting as many titles as you can. So just know that I will be getting that blue title not on the main playlist. So, and of course, any rewards that I get from this, yeah, I may even make a Hobnanigans playlist. No, I got miscellaneous for that. Why? Hobnanigans playlist. That would, who'd watch that? I wouldn't. And you know, I'm just putting it up here since this is the first time I'm doing this, and just kind of show it to you. And like I said, it's boring. I'm surprised I'm still talking, to tell you the truth. But it is what it is. But yeah, if you had 2 players, basically, if you got a full field, like say you'd grab 2 red sticks to start out with, and then after your timer's done with, you one of you grab red, one of you grab blue, and then the third time around you both grab blue, so that you'd both have a chance of winning. And with 3 players, it's even simpler. You just grab one side of sticks at first, and then when the timer's over with, you grab the other side of sticks, and all 3 of you win if you do it that way. So the idea is that you never actually end up playing anybody, so that you win every time. So you max out your token gain for the time spent, and it's great if you can get 2 friends to help you with this, or just arrive and there's 2 other people doing it. So, and if they know what they're doing and you know what you're doing, you can all work in unison to maximize your token gain for each other. So and definitely, you know, that's one thing you can train other players on. Hey, no, don't grab that stick, grab this one, and you know, tell them why. You know, hey, if we do this, we'll maximize the tokens that we get for the time we put into it. You got to do it this way to, you know, to make sure that there are no losers. And you know, winners, no losers means you get the max tokens. So anyway, when we finally do get Winter Festival, I believe that's probably the next one to come up on us. When we do get Winter Festival, I'm probably going to go just, you know, headlong into it. And we'd be doing nothing but Winter Festival. So there would be actually no progress on the game while that festival's going, and they can last for up to like 3 weeks. So it's just the way I am. I'm going to try and grab everything I can festival-wise to be a completionist. Obviously, well, I'm not going to spend any mithril though, and well, you know how that works. So, but I'm kind of glad that I had all this time to work with no festivals actually running on to get to level 18 with no festivals. And so that you know, I've got a lot under my belt. We start doing that, and what I'll do. Okay, and so anyway, what I'm now, when you get to where there's only one side of sticks left, wait until, you know, if you're paying attention to the time, wait until maybe you've got 10 seconds left to leave the field, or wait until the alarm goes off until you actually leave the field. That way, if you do have players come in, let's say I have 2 people come in and I've already gone ahead and left the field and given up the quest, and then, you know, gotten another quest, all they have to do is both of them grab the quest, grab the 2 other sticks, and since you're not in, you know, since you don't actually have a stick grabbed, and I do right now since I'm still on the field, you leave the field, you drop that stick. So since you don't have a stick, you're not in the game, you actually get tossed off the field while the other 2 actually run their game and win their tokens. So yeah, when you get down to the last 3, don't, you know, try and make sure that you don't end up actually losing out on the game, particularly since you spent so much time getting all this going. But I even forgot what I was talking about there when the alarm went off. Okay, I got time though to try and figure it out. Oh, and by the way, the game itself actually takes 10 minutes. And I get into the game, I'll kind of explain it a little bit. No use explaining it beforehand. Kind of show you as I'm doing it. Best way to learn, I guess. Okay, so what was I talking about? Probably festivals. Yeah, I think maybe I was talking about playlists, but yeah, I'm gonna run through and actually make a playlist for each festival, and do everything that I can do for that festival, and put it in the once, and put it in the playlist. And when I go and do it again, then I will put it into the miscellaneous and all playlists. Because that's, you know, you only really need to kind of see it once. And I don't think I'll put it in the main game playlist because it really isn't. I don't know. Should I? Let me debate that in my mind. Go to the main playlist. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, how much time? Going slow. Yeah, I think what you get a lot of times is, you know, people who may be somewhat newbies, never maybe seen Hobnanigans, and they use the map when they get that quest, you know, auto bestowed upon them, and they kind of check out the fields and everything, and you know, they may even look at the quests and everything and say, you know what, I don't really see the point in doing this. Let me go back to what I was doing. So they go back to their milestone and boom. So, you know, that's why you get so many people roaming around here. Looks like they don't know what they're doing because they really don't. But that's, you know, I understand, you know, curious enough to check it out, but it's like, you know what? I'll get back to my questing and my monster killing and my power leveling and all of that. So, all right, so we got 21 seconds. I think we're pretty safe at that point to fail the quest and get back in.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
You might. Okay, so just waiting for the alarm. Or actually, okay, new alarm set. And so we'll be starting the game in 5 minutes. and then the game will last 10 minutes, and we'll take a look at our tokens and yeah, in the video. And yeah, I'll do this. Well, it'll be Monday after I wake up, so tomorrow I'll maybe have a chance to play 2 or 3 games if I'm solo, or more if I've got other people to play with. But the time of day I usually play, unless we've got Europeans or Australians or whatever that want to come in and do this, I'm probably out of luck. And this is a U.S. server, so yeah. Not to say that there aren't some foreigners here. There are, but probably. Catch up on my things I need to catch up on my phone. Why not? Not like we're doing much else right now. Truth be told, once we get into the game, it's not like we're going to be doing much. But in a way, being a Hobnanigans kind of guy kind of makes sense because, you know, got the chicken cloak on, got the chicken title, wing under the mountain, chicken player, you know, why not do chicken golf? I'm all about chickens, all right? Grab some water. I'll be back. Not long enough to actually put the screen up because I just actually have a case of water over here in my closet. So time and I didn't turn the lights on. What's up with that? Whee! I need to start doing bingo quest actually, but
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
okay. Well, there's actually somebody over there. So, ooh, please don't, please don't. Oh man, if I screwed up, I got 4 seconds. So anyway. There we go. Oh man, Okay. Anyway, the game has begun. So anyway, what you notice over here is I've got this little chicken hit. So it's a melee skill, 3-meter range, send the chicken flying with a cooldown of 4 seconds. So you can actually put it over here. So if I control 1, I believe, you have to actually select the chicken though. So F10, yeah. So you see about how far you hit it there. Yeah, you can queue it up for the next hit. So basically, let's see, just kind of show you. Yeah, even though I'm facing that way, it kind of goes like that. And so red has scored. So red leads by 1 goal, and it doesn't actually have a timer here, but let's see. Serious business. Emotes and run speed effects have been disabled. And Hobnanigans. You are playing Hobnanigans. Duration 5 minutes. Okay, well that's actually for the stick cooldown. So it's not. You don't have anything up there that tells you that this is going for 10 minutes, but that actually is what you're doing. So anyway, your objectives, it says play a game of Hobnanigans. Do not leave the game field of play. So anyway, if you're playing against someone, you're basically hitting these hens back and forth, and yeah, it takes a while to kind of get the hang of how to win these games, and I'm not even sure that I have a total grasp of it. But every once in a while, you'll see these wagons pop up, and you'll also see maybe some hay stacks. Well, I don't know if you call them hay stacks, but it's kind of high hay sticks, I guess you want to call it. I don't know. That'll kind of be in your way a little bit. Okay, and that was not chicken hit. Which kind of love the word on play there, chicken hit. Let's see. Too far away. I don't think you hit any further from being closer or a little bit further in the range there, but yeah, if you get 2 players kind of working in tandem, especially if you got like a 2-on-1, you know, that's basically, you know, you hit it and then the other guy steps up where it was hit to, and then he hits it, and then you just kind of work, you know. So or even if it's 2-on-0, you know, let's just say you are working with another guy to kind of speed up the games. You can score quicker that way, but like I said, as long as you just win by 1, you won. You're not going to win any more by having a whole crap load more of goals. So, you know, all this I'm doing is just basically, you know, wasting time. But okay, I've scored. Let's see, how much am I leading by? 4 goals. Okay. So there's a certain point that you get to, and by the way, it's kind of random on whether you get 1 chicken or 2 chickens, you know, whether it ends up on the right or the left, and sometimes you have to go cross field because there's a wagon in your way. So yeah. 6 minutes remain. A new skill has unlocked. Okay, so we'll go ahead and equip that, and let's see, hatching. And by the way, I believe there's actually 4 skills that can actually go in, but only 2 slots that open up during the game. And at 6 minutes, 1 opens up, and at 2 minutes, another one opens up. So anyway, gotta remember to hit control. Since we don't have another player here, or even well, since we don't have another player here, I don't think I can actually show you what hatching does. But a rotten egg in the field is worth more than a hen house, they say. It's a 3-second daze with a 100% break chance on damage. So let's see. Can we actually daze this dude? Invalid target. Can we daze a hen? Can we daze ourselves? I'll say, can we daze ourselves? The answer is no. Maybe see another player come by, but okay, I believe we probably got the message that we lead by lots and lots, but let's just score again so that I can maybe point it out to you when it happens. So anyway, if you're actually going against, you can actually do that to one of your teammates, I believe. But yeah, you try and use that on the opposing team if you're playing against somebody, and it may give you an advantage enough to actually score, keep them from scoring, or score on them while they're defending you well or something. But here it says red leads by lots of goals, and so when it's 5 or more, it does that. So anyway, it says 4 minutes remaining. I think every 2 minutes it lets you know, or at least at the 6-minute mark it starts doing that. I can't say I remember seeing an 8-minute one, but I could be wrong on that. But yeah, it's kind of cool, especially hobbits. You can kind of hide in here, and of course you may have noticed the red cloak and the red R above our head. Obviously the other team is going to have a blue cloaks and B over their head, so you can tell who's who. And yes, you can actually score against yourself if you wish. And why not? Let's do it. So even though it's red scoring against themselves, it will tell you that blue scored, I believe. And also that red leads by lots and lots of goals, since it'll bring us down to, I believe, a 5-goal lead. Blue didn't score. There is no blue, but yeah. Oh, actually, okay. So it's at the 6-goal point. It actually tells you lots and lots. I didn't even know that. So I learned something there. Tad hungry here. It's almost bedtime though. Snack before I go to bed or something. Okay, 2 minutes remain. A new skill has unlocked. Now, this is actually something you do to yourself. So, a time-honored tradition. Drink from the boot. Live a little. So, it sets your run speed to 120% for 10 seconds with a cooldown of 30 seconds. Okay, so anyway, it kind of does that emote, and if you remember, there was a drink from the boot emote that I think you got from a guy way over here somewhere. So anyway, that's pretty much what that emote does. So yeah. So anyway, the other two skills. Basically, this is a medium range hit. You actually have a short range hit. That maybe sends the chicken half as far as your normal hit, and but it has like a 2-second cooldown, and you've got one that maybe sends it twice as far with maybe a 6 or 8 second cooldown, which is called a long hit. I believe it's called long hit. So anyway, that's what most people actually like to do, because it kind of usually they have one cooldown that's at least one cooldown that is finished, so you can, whenever you move up to a hen, you'll have a skill you can use, and then you go up to him again, and there's another skill you can use, and then another, so you just keep kicking as you keep moving up. I'm surprised we didn't get at least one of those, but those are the ones that are, I guess, more, well, I guess the egg is more defensive in nature, and this is more of a, I guess, a auxiliary one. Anyway, we won the game. So we got, well, our initial 20,000 reputation with Hobnanigans, the Chicken Chasing League, as well as 700 for winning the game, or playing. I think all you have to do is play. But anyway, we got the title Hobnanigans Rookie. So it's a game about a chicken and a stick, right? And also Flying Feathers champion. So winning a Hobnanigans match as a member of the Flying Feathers team. So obviously you get the opposite one for winning your first game as a member of the blue team, Steel Beaks. So that completed the deeds. Rookie, which is a hidden deed, I guess. But it also just okay. Well, that's showing the deed that was bestowed. But anyway, I think you get a title for every rep level that you increase. But yeah, it's just a title, whatever. So anyway, oh yeah, tokens. As I said, they actually physically end up in your inventory, so I'm going to put a keep on it and kind of bring it down. Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? All I'm going to be doing is, I think, Hobnanigans for the next couple of days. So, yeah, you get 5, and it actually showed on our thing here. Let's see, where is it? Okay, for winning, you've been awarded 10 Hobnanigans tokens, and for playing, you've received 5. Okay. All right, so yeah, it's really hard to get these things. It takes a while to even get something, you know, but here for the rep, here for the completionist in me, so whatever. Well, let's jump off the field for now and go ahead and end the video. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.